Hello everybody, Ed here, W4EMB. Today we're here at Park 2943, Dunbar Cave State Park. A couple low numbers. So, now I type in WE5K 559TX. Enter. Now that I'm using an app, I need to figure out where in my process do I touch it. So when I'm doing paper, whenever I send TN, my state, I know to look at my clock at that time, and then I'm done sending when I say, TN, BK, and then that way I've just looked at my clock, I can write down my time. Because that's the hard part. Once you learn your letters, the CW isn't the hard part. It's the multitasking of knowing what to do and when to do it. And I found that when I'm sending my state, you get to sending that stuff so often, you don't have to think too hard. So you can look over at the clock every time you send your own state. So I found that to be a good point to do that. I'm glad there's a breeze because it is 89 degrees in the shade. So this breeze is really doing good. I think the breeze is one of the benefits of having digital log. How am I doing on the POTA app? Anybody remarking me? And then also,
W5K just respotted you.
Awesome. I think that wind is hitting our mics, but hopefully it's not picking it up.
Your first one was NL7U, correct?
NL7 uniform.
Yes.
I just moved off camera because I forgot about my cool seat. I had it sitting over at the other spot. Location. Oh, thank you, Bertha, for recommending that seat. 1708 55. Ontario. And then hit my bye-bye message so I can type in VE3FI for a 559 sent and a 579 received from ON. Enter. Plenty of time. And ready again. As soon as it hits dit, I'm ready to start copying again. So that's why and I've talked about this in previous videos, is my bye-bye message is BKRRES, which means and, TU for thank you, DE, which means this is, W4EMB 72 dit. W0PWE, I sent 529. They sent me a 559, and they are in IA for Iowa. Into YFO, I sent 339, received a 559, and also received the state of New York, but with some QSB in there. Signals were up and down, up and down.
Into YLO.
Was it L?
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Oh, I should have known that.
That's what I heard.
You know, my two favorite letters, F's and L's.
I thought it was odd that you didn't remark saying something, because that wasn't he your very first?
Yeah, it was my very first POTA QSO was with into YLO. Did it not did it.
you get the state on that one?
I think he said Texas.
That's what I thought.
W2GIW. I sent him a 229. He responded also 229, and I think he said Texas. I don't mind it when I have a 2 call coming out of Texas, because then when I go to do my log at home, if that 2 pops up in Texas, then it helps me just confirm that that's who that was.
Might have been New Jersey. Into DI, I sent a 529, sent me a 529, and then their state was New Jersey. There we go. AE1 Tango. I gave them a 599. They gave me a 569, and they are in the state of NH, New Hampshire. I have an ant on me. Who could this be? WV8T. That was a hard one for me to get out there. I gave him a 529. He gave me a 559, and he's in the state of WV, which makes sense with the 8. And that was our number 10. As much of a struggle as that was for me. Whiskey V8T. You ever just have one of those tongue twister calls days? And it seems like I got a little bit of encroachment coming in on the side there. Alright, WB9 IKW. I sent a 599. They sent me a 559, and they are in the state of IN. For real. Oh, I got people crowding in on me from the sides. I'm going to see if I can go narrow, because I was already here and established. But if I have a hard time making QSOs, well, then I'll have to move. But if somebody else is also narrow and they come...
Call sign?
N0IWT.
IWA.
Oh, PT. No. PA. N0IPA.
What? Okay. You're right.
Sorry.
Oi.
Do BCN question mark.
There we go. KF5BKN, is that what you got?
BCN, I think, but try it.
Yep, BCN it is. KF5BCN, KF5BCN, 599 in Oklahoma. KW4G, KW4G, 599 in Flip. My two favorite letters, F's and L's, N2YLO earlier. Sorry about that, Steve. Should have known. So what happened to me earlier was N0IPA. I don't know why Jim's call wrecked me. Anyway, so I typed in a 0 instead of a O and an O instead of a 0 on this app, and it wouldn't enter. And then the next call called me, the KF5BCN guy or lady, and I was just brain wrecked at the moment trying to get the app squared back away. Yep. But now we're rolling. And the reason too is because I said just bye-bye Jim instead of using my bye-bye message. My bye-bye message is when I square that stuff away. I have the time to do that. And I told myself the only time I've ever messed this part up is when I don't use the bye-bye message. If I just hand send bye-bye, as soon as I send dit, next customer's coming, right, Liddy? So use your bye-bye message, even if the answer doesn't seem appropriate just the way the QSO's going down, it's okay. It's all right. Use your bye-bye message, use your hello message in order to get straight. Gotcha. Now in that case, I had it done already. I could have gave a more personal bye-bye there, but KC3TRT, thank you very much. But I don't want to get out of the habit of using the bye-bye when I'm trying to digitally log, because this is where I can come in and square away my handwriting a little bit. And back to the CQ message. So 1701 is when I officially got started on my 12th frequency that we tried. And it is currently 1731, so 30 minutes so far. And in 30 minutes we've made 16 QSOs. And this app right here even tells us 16 QSOs. That's a loud signal there. Thank you to K2GV, who I sent a 599. They replied 599 or 5NN and NY. Dot it, da 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 da. Forgot what I was talking about right before that. Of course, when I edit the video to drop in the call signs, I'll go, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. So, oh yeah, QSOs. How many QSOs we have? So now we're at 17 QSOs in 27 minutes. 32 seconds since the last QSO. 37 QSOs per hour for the last 10 minutes. That's interesting. 37 QSOs per hour for the last 10 minutes. So I guess it gives you like a rate of how fast you're making QSOs. But to me, you know, prior to using my hello and goodbye messages and editing videos a lot, when I just did it Thomas Witherspoon style, I just shot the video, uploaded the video. So, you know, real long drawn out videos, mainly to help anybody that suffers from insomnia. And like when I was working towards my kilo at Haynes Bottom, I was going out there every day for like 20 days straight, and I was making 40, 50, 70 QSOs out there. But I had a goal in mind. He corrected me. So AA1NK, not NNT. Now notice that time my answer wasn't appropriate to send, but they get it. CQ message. So that's an example of, go ahead, use your messages. I'm sure that AA1NK doesn't mind, you know, that I didn't fit, because the moment you say dit, you could have the next person calling you right behind, or customer, right, Liddy? Liddy, KQ3Q, check out her YouTube channel. She's throwing down the gauntlet. She's doing 7 cameras going all at once. I guess that's what happens when you go to school for film. You get all creative and make other people look bad. Just kidding, Liddy. No, Liddy has a great channel going. You can see a link to her in the description of this video, down below, as they say. KQ3Q. Also, folks, we're a small YouTube channel. I've grown since AA4SB has been on here. I'm probably going to hurt my views by not having her on camera here, but she's over there. Say hi, Chantel.
Hi, guys.
And bye-bye message, so I can type in W4ERB, who I sent a 599. They sent 559, and they're in a state of da did it, which is MD for Maryland. "73 dit is what they said. And play. So I was talking about earlier about having Chantel on camera, not on camera. What we're doing, folks, or what I'm doing, is I'm trying to help get Chantel ready.
You're kicking me out.
No, I want
That's how you are. You're just kicking me out. Just state it.
I need you in my videos to keep my viewers up. Oh boy. Wow.
and bye-bye message. So we can type in W7EEE. I sent them a 599. They sent me a 559, and they are in the state of da, which is California. And I did. And we used the bye-bye message, so we were ready for the next customer, right, lady? As I was saying, I'm trying to get Chantel going more a little bit without me. Just we lean on each other out here, but our goal is for us to do a dual POTA activation, where I go to one park, she goes to another park, we activate at the same time. She'll record her video, I'll record my video, and we'll try to merge those together. So that's the goal. That's the goal with it. We just got to get there. So we're having to start weaning off of each other. So NS1 Charlie, and we sent them a 529 because we heard all their letters, but they were way down in there, so we want to let them know that their signal's weak. So that's what the 2 means. The 5 means that we heard all their letters. The 2 means, oh, it's down in there. And then the 9, well, folks, I think that last number is just left over from the old days when we had homemade rigs and you needed to tell somebody about their tone. Was their tone drifting off frequency? Was it overmodulated? But nowadays with these perfect radios that we have, everybody's gonna be a 9 unless they're on an older rig or something's wrong. And shame on me, because I don't 559, so the first 5, 1 through 5, how well do I hear you? 5 being I got all your letters. 1, ooh, I'm struggling to hear any of your letters. The second number is 0 through 9. Thank you very much for the double. I like that. Wow. Some QSB. So WA6DES, WA6DES, I sent them a 549. They gave me a 549, and they are in the state of da, which is another California. Massachusetts, California, back to back. And Chantel had a same thing on her earlier video as well. And earlier when I said QSB and I did my hand like this, meaning they were like a 5.5, and then all of a sudden they dropped down a 5.2, then a 5.6, and then a 5.2. So when their signal does this, that's called QSB, and that's what we mean. If someone says there's QSB, hey, I hear you, but Oh. And by message, so I can type in N8PEM who I gave them a 599. They were 10 over. And they gave me a 559, and they're in the state of da-dit-da-da. Da-dit-da-da, which is NM, New Mexico. Even though we didn't have a customer, right, lady? So, hit our CQ message. Forgot what I was talking about right before that. Chantel didn't know either.
I don't listen to you.
He sent something in there prior, and my mind blanked as I just waited for that RST. They probably sent some sort of nice salutation. Alright, and that was W4EMB, and I sent them a 579, and they sent me a 579, and they're in the state of da-da-dit-da-da, which is Pennsylvania.
Make sure you have extra tennis balls. Good to go.
Alright, so we've been on for about 41 minutes. Just a few more minutes, I think, and I'll cut this one off. You know what? Maybe that's a good sign. We'll just go ahead and cut it off here. So let's go ahead and cut this one off. There we go. There we go, folks. I encourage you to go back, listen to that last sentence that I just sent, even with my mess ups in there. Having said all that, everybody, thanks for watching AA4SB and myself. She's here. She's just behind the camera over there. She's backing me up, and appreciate the help there, AA4SB.
You're welcome.
And anyway, so that's all for today. We're here at Dunbar Cave State Park. Hopefully we'll both go home and get these videos edited. Chantel will have one to edit. I'll have one to edit. And we'll have 2 more ready to come out when we get them done. Thanks for you and everybody. And speaking of thank yous,
Coffee Crew and Coffee Club, those of you who support the channel via Buy Me a Coffee, who's purchased our microphones and camera work for us. We sure appreciate it. It also helps provide us with some giveaways. We did receive a package the other day with a bunch of stuff in it and a note that said, here, use these for your giveaways. So to that person, thank you so much for that. That's awesome. So if you're at home and you're cleaning out your shack and you got something you don't mind giving away, you can send it to us and we're going to put it in the stack of stuff and do that with our giveaways. So anybody, thanks again for watching. I'm at W4EMB along with
AA4SB Chantal.
there she is, 72 everybody.